What's going on, everybody? We're about to watch Marvel Zombies trailer and do a little reaction. So let's see what happens. Marvel horror. Woo! Well, that was.
I didn't see Mahershala Ali's name in that list. Was his name in that list of cast?
Nah, so
that was clearly his voice.
Yeah, so I think that's the Easter egg-ish thing. I guess Blade's supposed to be in it, which is
so why they show him in the trailer then? Again, come on, it's a Captain America Brave New World all over again. They showed us that, and then now it's going to be, oh, guess what? When he shows up, they're going to write it like it's supposed to be some big mystery and twist. But anyway, this looks not interesting at all.
Yeah, it looked very like I don't know. It was one of those things where the way props to whoever cut the trailer because they were trying to cut it in a way that made it.
I was going to say this is an excellent trailer, but I don't think they're going to deliver on what that trailer posits. I don't think they're going to deliver on how dope that trailer was because that's an expertly cut trailer. You can't say that was a bad trailer, but.
Yeah, it was a good trailer.
But no. But I think what taints our collective, what taints our collective experience of it is dope trailer. Can you pay it off? And frequently, the answer lately has been no, you won't. So I think that's where it falls short because there's a difference between anticipating. There's a difference of having all of this material behind you. That's been good, that gives you an anticipation that they're going to do more good. That hasn't been the case with Marvel. And so there's no anticipation that this is going to pay off the way that trailer sets up that show. I don't think it's there.
What
but
could you glean
as
the story from what we just saw?
Yeah.
It picks up from the what if. It picks up from the what if episode where they did Marvel Zombie centric.
That don't really tell me what the story is about, though.
Well, the story I don't know what the story is about. The story itself is that besides the heroes being zombified, half the heroes, if not more, have been zombified. Yeah, that's kind of the story, and the heroes that remain.
That's a concept, not a story.
Yeah,
that's a concept,
I have no idea.
A story. Okay.
Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea what it's about. I looked it up. So Mahershala Ali is not in it in terms of Blade's in it, but it's not him as voicing it. It's another actor. It honestly, it looks like the same Marvel zombie story that every Marvel zombies is. Everyone's a zombie. Certain people are not. The people that are not are trying to not kill the zombies. I believe that's probably the baseline of plot of it. And then looking from the cast is basically the jumbled people from the last 2 years of Marvel movies. So it's that Thunderbolts people, throw in Simu Liu, throw in Kate Bishop in there. So again, it's more Marvel stuff that we don't care about. And will it be entertaining? Maybe, but
So here's the appeal. Marvel's appeal is these one-off stories. It's just supposed to be a one-off. I guess because of the first season, the zombie one was kind of cool and people wanted to learn more about it. And maybe because of the people who read the comics of What If, they wanted an extended version of this, whatever the case may be. The only promising thing that I thought was kind of cool is outside of Blade, all the original actors from the Marvel movies are actually reprising their roles in animation.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's cool.
But that's not enough for me to want to watch this, At the same time, what's funny is that we're going to get a Blade animated version than the freaking
before
movie.
We get the bloody film.
So,
which is just 8 ways from Sunday. Marvel's bad. But I have a question. So, Cam, have you read Marvel Zombies at all?
Which Cam? I have.
It's not
Cam. Marvel not comic book Cam.
Yeah, okay.
I have,
that's your new name, comic book Cam.
I have.
So it's not.
It's not good. And the reason why it's not good is basically what D'Angelo said. There's no story besides zombies, Marvel. Where on the flip side, DC has one called Deceased, which is DC and then Ceased. Pretty freaking good. There's a story behind it. There's a main.
I was going to say, what separates the two? What separates one from the other?
is honestly it's just how things happen. So in the deceased one, and what ends up happening is Darkseid gets the anti-life equation. And he gets it, and then it turns him into death, essentially. But
I was going to say that's instantly interesting. Just the fact that he got
automatically
the equation.
So when he fights all the Justice League, he fights the Justice League. He kills all of them, but then he doesn't kill them because he infects with the virus. So now half the Justice League are zombies, and then now everyone starts, and that spreads around the whole world. So then it's
because that's anti-life, literally, right?
Boom. So again, now we have an interesting plot, a different story, and then how it plays out is actually super interesting too. Who lives? Who doesn't live? Who, whatever. And it actually comes out pretty interesting. Marvel Zombies is like, yeah, something happens. We're all zombies. People didn't make it. Some people did. Blah blah blah. And even DC, they did a vampires thing. And like, I didn't read it, but I've heard it's actually pretty solid. Marvel did a vampires thing too, and it was horrible. It was just like going back to what D'Angelo says: no stakes. Blade was the villain for some strange reason. I don't even want to get into that. But again, the bad thing about Marvel that they actually do in different types of platforms is they just have these things that give no stakes. Where at least in a DC situation like Elseworlds, if they're gonna do a zombie situation, they have one full self-contained sandbox that everything happens in. Now you have full license to do whatever you want. They don't try to connect it to the main thing. They don't kind of do any of that stuff. Marvel's like, oh hey, this thing that happened over here is kind of cool. How can we dip it over here too for 2 seconds?
So wait a minute. Are you saying that the Marvel Zombies continuity falls into the 616?
They have done crossovers.
Come on.
Like, Deadpool, the Deadpool zombie head pops into Deadpool sometimes. Like, again, it's just dumb stuff. So going back to D'Angelo said, there's just no stakes. So even watching this, it's going to be 4 episodes. I saw all 4 of them are going to drop on September 24th. I'm just really curious to be what this is besides I want to see Blade, and that's about it. Like I really don't know what
for not doing like 6 or 8 or 10 episodes. 4 episodes, okay. You can get in and get out. I'll give you that leeway for doing something fun like this. But like I said, with them, it just appears very derivative. The first shot is an arrow going through a zombie's head. Okay, we know what you're trying to allude to. If you're seeing nothing else, you know that what that's alluding to, and that's my issue. Is if you're gonna do it, try to do it and make it your own, or something that is uniquely yours and a narrative that's worth following in its execution. It's not about just being derivative. It's just about how you telling the story. And what I saw in that trailer is just not something that I think is worth anybody's time, other than, okay, you're just a diehard Marvel fan, or you're just overly curious, because I can't imagine investing in that other than the fact that it's 4 episodes. I can't see any reason to watch that.
Yeah.
And there you have it. There you have it.
Yeah, well, goodbye, everybody. That's it.
But
it's over.
Yep. Roll credits. This is Blerdlines reaction to Marvel Zombies, and maybe we'll watch it. Probably not. We'll see. All right.
On a plane.